Hey, Christy Mattoon here from Rewire. I am sitting in my car, actually a rental car, so that's kind of fun. It's a little bit nicer than what I normally drive. And I was just actually waiting for some folks to come out to pick up and take back to their homes. And I was actually sitting here thinking about my own lot in life and how, you're supposed to be able to control your own existence, right? We manifest our existence by our vibration. And then you have things in your life that you have to obviously and very literally stop and look at and go, okay, if I'm manifesting this existence, what vibration is it that I am putting out into the field that keeps drawing this back to me? Because right now, my existence is kind of full of mayhem. It's full of mayhem. And different family members. In fact, every family member that I can think of, except the one who has probably been away from us the longest, which is just interesting to me. The whole thing, I'm just like, wow, seriously, I have concocted some crazy arrangement that a simple vibration would probably straighten out. I just have to find the vibration, and of course that vibration would be what? Come on, you know the answer to this. The vibration would be love. Total, pure, unconditional love. I have to hit that resonation. And I think when you sit in that long enough, you'll start to alter and get changes. If you participate in the mayhem, you become part of the mayhem. You're part of the problem. I am part of the problem right now, and I recognize that. So I'm trying to hit this vibration. Once you get into the vibration, what's next? Come on, you know the answer to this. You have to do something, right? So I have to follow through in my high level of vibration. When I hit the overtone, my oversoul hits the overtone of and the octave of pure unconditional love. Now what do? I do the thing that needs to be done. I do the thing that needs to show up, because if I continue in the track that I'm in, even in a higher vibration, I'm going to keep battling back and forth between vibrations. Does it make sense? Love is what creates. Love is what creates, and not only like your existence outside of you, it helps to create your rainbow body. It helps to create the energy field that we transmute through into our celestial bodies, if you will. And so I think when you truly stay in this state of love, and this is where my practice is right now, this unconditional love and compassion, right? So compassion is a level of unconditional love. I have to keep working and staying in that place for other arenas and areas in my life. All of a sudden, it's super interesting how it gives me the power, the internal power and the internal fortitude to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done. And we would typically think of those kind of things like getting somebody to make a move on their own. I'm not saying any names. And those of you who know me know this. Getting that person to do what they need to do for themselves, it's not my job, right? It's not my job anymore. So, interesting stuff, right? When you are in a battle, and we're talking parent-child kind of things here, just to be super clear, you allow in what you allow in. I have allowed other people to take control of things that are in my sphere of influence. That was just a super horrible mistake. And realizing that in the after effect, or in the after of it, has caused aftershocks in my system, as well as in the things that are going on, the things that they're manipulating. And I do think it's manipulation. I think it's hardcore manipulation. So my typical statement of, I don't know, I have to quit saying that again, because I said it for years and years and years, because I didn't know. And every time I said I didn't know even more. Now that I know that I know, I have to change the way I'm saying it. So now what I'm saying is in unconditional love. Ooh, my hands are shaking. In unconditional love. In unconditional love. In unconditional, pure, holy, complete love. I will that this be done. And what this is what you define. It's what I define. I will this be done. I'm asking for an end to the mayhem, and however it needs to end. That's not up to me. That's up to God. That's up to Creator. I don't get to choose that. I stand back and I say, okay, I'm willing it be done. And then I'm doing whatever shows up next. So there are some next steps that have already shown up. They have already shown up. They've been on the plate for, some of them been on the plate for a while. Some of them were not by my choice. Some of them I had direct input into, and understand this, I had direct input because I wouldn't make a choice, right? So when you make a choice and you go, okay, I'm gonna figure this out and do what needs to be done, it takes other people out of the picture, and then you can actually do what you need to do. Am I making much sense? And in my own head, I'm literally working this through my system right now as I'm speaking to you. So I hope it helps you too. And I hope you realize in this state of unconditional love, it's not for them, it's not for the situation, it's not for the thing, it's not to cause anything but something inside yourself. It's a connection. Do you understand? A connection to your own spirit, to your own divine self, that has a direct connection to Creator, that has a direct connection to Source, into the matrix, a field of information. And from there you get all kinds of cool information, even after you've started the mayhem because your vibration wasn't right. Right? Even after. And I can sit here and laugh about this because I do find it a little bit amusing at this point. It's just like, oh, seriously, like thing after thing. I can't even describe it. It's just interesting and bizarre to me. You have to get into that. You have to hit that resonance, and then you have to recognize when you're not there. I missed the boat a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, I have a group of ladies that I've surrounded myself with that are powerful, powerful women, and they were able to help lift me back out of it without even probably knowing what they were doing, because they got on a call that I didn't show up to, that is usually my, like, I host it kind of thing, and they stuck me in the center of a circle and lifted me up. So I think when you create with people who are in alignment with you, when you create from that higher value of love, of peace, of joy, of all of these other things. I have to drive up and go pick up my people over here. And so I hope this helps. I really do. I hope it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, comment below. If it does, comment below. And then I bless you, and we will be talking to you again soon.